ping pong with you. You're like, why aren't you playing ping pong with me?
Because you're always scared. I literally have boxing gloves. I have boxing gloves. Let's go. You're talking shot. Let's go. Boxing right now.
He had fame, money, and the algorithm on his side, but Jack Doherty managed to throw it all away. Not once, not twice, but over and over again. And somehow it's always caught live. This is the story of how Jack became the most self-destructive streamer online, and why this time he might be finished for good.
Yo, is that Jack Doherty and his parents? Yo, how does it feel that your son's the most hated kid on the internet?
Before he became the internet's favorite punching bag, Jack Doherty was just another clout-hungry kid with a camera and a wild idea. Be loud, be reckless, and never apologize.
Go.
What? Little bro, what you gonna do? What you gonna do, little bro? Yeah. Yeah.
He didn't start with talent, he started with chaos. Early on, Jack gained attention on YouTube with pranks, public stunts, and content that blurred the line between bold and illegal. He wasn't just chasing views, he was hunting them down, running through stores, harassing strangers, climbing things he shouldn't. It didn't matter if someone got hurt, embarrassed, or furious. If it made people click, it was a win. The strategy worked. His subscriber count exploded. He figured out the algorithm's dirty secret: it loves dysfunction. So Jack made dysfunction his brand. As streaming exploded, Jack jumped to platforms like Kick and doubled down on his formula, but now, with live chaos. No edits, no filters, just raw, real-time mayhem. He started hosting over-the-top parties, flexing luxury cars, and surrounding himself with security, not for protection, but for intimidation. Every day became a highlight reel of him provoking someone, then acting shocked when they reacted. He'd instigate, push buttons, then play the victim, or worse, play dumb. And somehow, the audience only grew. But with every viral clip came backlash. People weren't just watching, they were documenting, exposing, calling him out. Still, Jack didn't flinch. He thought he was untouchable. He even said it on stream. "They can't cancel me, bro, I'm too up." It wasn't confidence, it was a delusion, and it wouldn't be long before reality came crashing in. Jack's invincible persona hit a wall, literally. A reckless crash in a McLaren got him permanently banned from Kick.
Alright guys, we're taking the McLaren to the shop to get fixed. They said it should only be a couple grand in fixes and it'll be back in like 2 weeks. So I'll keep you guys updated. You already know, we'll be driving it in the next couple weeks, so subscribe.
It should have been the end, but instead of owning up, he launched a meme coin, pumped it for quick cash, and begged his fans for money. Then, just 3 months later, Kick unbanned him. Apparently, permanent means nothing when your drama pulls views. He returned swearing he was different. "I'm gonna be more humble," he said. "No more cocky behavior." Spoiler, that didn't last. Jack's return to Kick was supposed to be his redemption arc, or at least that's what he wanted everyone to believe. He came back like a politician on apology tour, preaching humility, promising growth, saying things like, "I'm gonna be more humble, no more ego, I've learned my lesson." But even as the words left his mouth, you could tell he didn't believe them. Not really. And sure enough, the new Jack didn't even last 2 weeks. 9 days. That's how long it took for him to go from redemption speech to public meltdown. Again, live. It started innocently enough. Jack was doing what he always does, walking around IRL with his entourage, streaming every second of his life. This time, he was collaborating with another chaotic figure, Joshua Block, also known as World of T-Shirts. The two of them were wandering around, filming, talking nonsense, until a stream sniper showed up. Now, for anyone unfamiliar, stream sniping in IRL means using someone's live location to hunt them down and insert yourself into the stream. In video games, it's annoying. In real life, it can get dangerous. And this time, it did. The guy walked right up to Jack and slapped him across the face, live on stream in front of thousands. Now, most people would freeze. Get security to handle it, end the stream. Jack had all those options, he chose none of them. Instead, Jack chased the guy down and started throwing punches. His bodyguard joined in, his cameraman kept rolling. It turned into a full-on assault, all broadcasted in real time for views. The worst part? Jack wasn't trying to stop the fight. He was leaning into it, fueling it, like retaliation would somehow earn him respect. It didn't. Kick saw the footage, saw the violence, saw that Jack, the guy they had just given another chance, was already back to breaking every rule in the book. And this time, they didn't hesitate. Boom. Banned. Again. When Jack found out, he was already in the car, scrolling his phone. One look at his profile and he knew it was over. Wait, did I just get banned? Bro. Nah, no way, not again. But there was no oops to fix this, no third chance waiting. He knew it, and the panic hit fast. He tried to spin it as self-defense, said it wasn't his fault, but legally, creatively, even morally, none of that held water. Because here's the truth, retaliation is not self-defense. If someone hits you and runs and you chase them down and attack them, you're not the victim, you're the second aggressor. And Jack? He didn't just retaliate, he live-streamed it, smiling through it like it was just another episode in his show. But this time, the audience wasn't cheering. They were watching the exact moment a career ended, again, for the dumbest reason imaginable. And Kick? They weren't laughing either. They shut the door. No warning, no appeal, just gone. It's almost poetic. Jack spent years monetizing chaos, disrespect, and shock value. And in the end, the very thing that built his platform is what finally destroyed it. And the scariest part? He still didn't get it. You'd think Jack would go silent, reflect, or maybe plan a smarter comeback. Instead, he appealed the ban by emailing Kick staff with a message written by ChatGPT. Yes, a ChatGPT generated apology. They rejected it, obviously. So he did what any unhinged streamer would. He ranted, to the entire Kick team, dragged Twitch while live on Twitch, and even brought up Trump and Australian immigration for no reason. It was an absolute meltdown, an incoherent spiral of ego, delusion, and desperation. With Kick gone, Jack tried crawling back to Twitch, the platform he publicly bashed. When that didn't pop off, he moved to the obscureparty.com.
I tried to get unbanned from Kick, right? You guys want to hear what my message was to Kick? Let me know. I wrote a message, McKinley. Remember the message I wrote this morning and I put it in ChatGPT and they gave me like college essay? But then they denied it. So Kick you and lick my...
A graveyard for banned streamers. His audience shrinking, his relevance slipping. But Jack's solution wasn't to fix anything, it was to double down. In a moment of pure chaos, he challenged Kick's CEO Eddie to a boxing match. Then, seconds later, said the Party.com CEO should fight instead. Then added a third streamer. No plan, no reason, just noise. Jack's career wasn't the only thing crashing. After wrecking the McLaren, he decided electric bikes were a good idea. They weren't. Multiple crashes later, he ended up in the hospital with a broken collarbone and a head injury, all of which of course were filmed. Helmet or not, he was still back on the road days later, ignoring every warning sign. The guy's invincibility complex was stronger than ever, even as his body kept proving him wrong. Jack isn't unlucky. He's calculated chaos. Every ban, crash, and blow up has the same formula. Do something outrageous, get punished, deny fault, promise change, repeat. His fans have stopped being fans. Now they're spectators, watching the train wreck, waiting for the next explosion. He's become a symbol of the streaming world's dark side, the part that rewards bad behavior until it eats the creator alive. Even when he gets a second chance, he self-destructs faster than anyone else. No lessons learned, just ego on autopilot. Right now, Jack's banned from Kick. Twitch wants nothing to do with him. His backup platform is barely a platform, and every time he tries to climb out, he brings a shovel and digs deeper. So what happens next? Will he get unbanned again? Maybe. Platforms care about numbers more than morals. But at some point, even views won't save him. Jack Doherty isn't just a controversial streamer. He's a living case study in what happens when fame outpaces maturity, when shock value becomes identity, and when the character you play online takes over your real life. And the scariest part? He's not done, not even close. But I want to hear from you. Is Jack done for real this time? Or do you think he'll find another way to crawl back? Drop your thoughts and don't forget to sub for more chaos. I'll see you next time.